One of my favorite things about this time of year is being able to get together with our family and being able to eat all of the delicious desserts that our family members have prepared. As much as I enjoy these delicious treats, I've not always enjoyed the process of making them. I often find myself becoming very impatient and skipping steps that I don't think are necessary in order to make the recipe. But through several failed cookie, cake, and brownie recipes, I've learned the importance of faithfully following the recipe in order to get the desired dessert. I've learned that when the recipe's not followed, you end up with something that's flavorless and undercooked. I'm here with my younger sister, Elizabeth Regan, teaching her how to make speedy brownies. According to the Taste of Home magazine, this is one of the easiest brownie recipes to make because all these ingredients in front of us, you put into a mixing bowl, mix it together, put it in the pan, and just pop it in the oven. So it's one of the easiest brownie recipes from scratch to make. The first thing you want to do is gather your ingredients and utensils in order to make the brownies. So you need measuring cups, measuring spoons, a whisk, a mixing bowl, and a pan. Then your ingredients include canola oil, no stick spray, vanilla extract, of course chocolate chips and baking cocoa, eggs, sugar, flour, and salt. It's super important that before you mix all these ingredients together that you preheat the oven. This recipe calls to preheat the oven at 350 degrees. So we'll preheat the oven and get started mixing our ingredients together. You want to preheat the oven first so that it has time to warm up. So once you're ready to put the brownies in the oven, you're not waiting 5 to 6 minutes for it to heat up. So first you want to pour 2 cups of sugar into the mixing bowl. And I have done that already, but you just take your measuring cup and measure out 2 cups of sugar. And then you need 1 3/4 cup of flour. So you take your 1 cup measuring cup, measure out 1 cup of flour, and then you take your other measuring cup and you do the 3/4 of flour. Then you add 1 cup of the baking cocoa. So you take the same 1 cup measuring cup and you pour 1 cup of the baking cocoa. And then you pour it in there. And then you get your salt. And your measuring spoon, and you just need 1 teaspoon, so not a lot. So you measure that, dump it. You need 1 cup of canola oil, and you want to do this last and your dry ingredients first, because once you get the measuring cup wet with the liquid, you can't use it again. So we did that. And then you need 4 eggs. And we're just putting all of this into 1 bowl. And then you just need 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And so it's super easy. You just pour all of this into the same bowl, and you can reuse the same utensils, so it's super easy. And then what you do, the ingredients mixed together in your bowl. You spray your non-stick spray to the bottom of a pan, take a handful of chocolate chips, and you line the bottom with it. Then you pour the mixture from your bowl into your pan, spread it out evenly so it cooks at the same rate and the same temperature. And then you take another handful of chocolate chips and you spread it along the top. You make sure that your buzzer has gone off, stating that your oven is ready and that it's at 350 degrees. You put your pan in there. once you put it in the oven, you wait for it to cook for 25 minutes. So Elizabeth, explain to me what you did to make your mixture.
Okay, so I got 2 cups of sugar, I got 1 3/4 of flour, I got 1 cup of cocoa, 1 cup of canola oil, 1 teaspoon of salt and vanilla extract, and 4 eggs. And then I mixed it together for 5 to 7 minutes, and then I sprayed my pan, and then I lined it with chocolate chips. And then I poured my mixture in the pan and covered it with chocolate chips on the top, and then I put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes or 350 degrees.
Good job, Elizabeth. And because it does take a few minutes to prepare the ingredients and then another 25 minutes to cook the recipe, this is a finished batch of brownies, and as you can see, it looks delicious. I hope that you learned the importance of following a recipe and just how necessary it is to have all of the right ingredients. Hopefully this is a recipe that you can enjoy with your friends and family, just like Elizabeth and I enjoy it with ours.